Hey y'all, it's Alisha and welcome back to Alisha's Crafty Hoplop. I hope you're enjoying your Sunday. To my new subscribers, thank you so very much for reaching out and let me know that you're newly subscribed. We hope you feel super welcome here. This is a really buoyant, supportive crafting community. We help each other out, we cheer each other on, we give each other all sorts of ideas. This past month there's been a ton of rack of love. Really, we're very blessed to have one another, and we are hopeful that you feel as comfortable here as we do and that you feel comfortable sharing your work. And yeah, just welcome. And thanks again for reaching out. I appreciate it. To my returning folks, happy Sunday, y'all. And thank you so much for noticing what a difference one day of crafting and rest makes in this girl's life. I'm telling you, the secret of success in my life is very simple. Alisha needs time to just be, to think, to read, to process, and to make. I am my happiest when I am making. It's just that simple. So on that note, let me tell you a little bit about today, because I'm on here because I took Alisha and Alice's Flatmail challenge, and I'm pretty excited about it. Now, y'all know I've been working on 2 flatmailers for the last 2 weeks, which I'm going to include when I share these with you, but I also innovated one new one after Alisha announced the challenge. So I'm going to start with that one. And this one was innovated. It's going to go in the mail just as you see it, folks. Literally, just as you see it. This is the address label. The stamps are going to go in here. This is sealed with the Velcro dot. I am going to have to innovate some other seals here just to make sure it holds up. Let me show you how it works. You open it up. It's a very strong Velcro dot. And you open that up, and voila. So this is what it looks like on the outside. Super cute. And notice I matted every page, then rematted. I used all the cut aparts. So this is actually a combination of Alice and Alicia's challenge and Tenille's cut apart challenge, because I actually managed to do both in one project. This is both a flat mailer where I used the entire cut aparts from the Flourish collection. Oh yes. And then the inside are these 3 giant envelopes. So it folds up like a book, right? And it gets mailed just as you see it. So how did I make it? Well, I've been telling you guys, I am in love with these disc envelopes. I have the white ones with the acetate circle that I'm using to send out die cuts, and I have these craft ones. Well, folks, all you need to do to make this is you use the old school bookmaking technique that was used in the craft world. Basically, you take 3 envelopes, you adhere them together using flaps, just like so, and that creates a fold-in book, just like you saw. It's that simple. Then you mat it and you decorate it. Unbelievable. And these hold so much. Wait till I show you how much they hold. You're going to be blown away. Okay? So again, I'll show you how it folds out. It becomes like a folding book. You open it and it becomes like this. This is the exterior. You have to make sure that you save room for the address. Notice this is the address cut apart, where I'm going to write the person's address. The stamps will go here. On this side, each one is a deep pocket. And let me tell you something, these hold a ton. I wanted to show you, this is not what I'm sending in here, but I wanted to show you that a full pack of ephemera, bulky ephemera, easily fits in a pocket. In fact, you can still put more in if you want to. So this is flat mailer design number 1. This is a Flourish flat mailer, and it's a combination of Alisha and Alice's flat mail challenge and Tenille's cut apart challenge, because I managed to do both in one project. The second flat mailer you saw me work on this week, but it wasn't finished yet, and that was the Alice flat mailer. And so now you can see it has a garden coming up all over Alice with all different florals and greenery. You also see I added the heavy metal, it's actually a metal key and a metal keyhole, and those are the important additions. And then when you open it, I have built 2 very deep pockets on the inside, which I have outlined with my favorite iridescent bling. I wish I could get more of this, folks. I get it from a mom and pop store in Brooklyn, in the Bronx, and they only ever have 2 or 3 packages, and I used all of it this weekend, so I have none left. But these, even though you can't see that on my camera, are actually holographic-y iridescent. I love them. These are super deep pockets that I built on purpose, and that's because I'm sending quite a bit to this person, so I want to show you how deep. Like full envelopes full of die cuts fit in here, and so do full cards. So I deliberately built super, super deep pockets for this because I am sending quite a bit. And notice I didn't do any any 3D embellishing on the inside other than the jemmies. And that's just because I'm already a little bit too bulky here, and it is flat mail, and I'm trying to keep it as flat as possible while sending tons. So this is flat mailer number 2. And last but not least, you saw me start this a couple of weeks ago. This one is going to Europe, and it's actually not going to someone in the crafting community. This is going to somebody in the pen pal community, and they do things very differently. It's going to Vivian of Vivian's paper bag blog. I don't know. I have to put the proper channel down below. Anyway, she's this really interesting lady who lives in Europe, and she writes letters to people all over the world. So they do things a little differently. Goodies are not so important. Letters are still very important, and they often send each other tea and things like that. She does have a die cutter, and recently she's been adding die cut elements, but these are designed very differently for their community. But I thought you might like to see how I did it. Again, using the old book making technique, I took 3 of my very poor quality envelopes, quite frankly, really, really thin, not very well done. But because I used Leticia's amazing paper that she made for me, the Frida paper she gave me for my birthday, it's such good quality that it made these envelopes super sturdy. And notice I like perfectly layered them up. So each one is done up so they're well supported, even the flap. On this one, this is the address page, so you can see the cut apart. On this one, I put ribbon, a perfectly matching coordinating ribbon, and this cut apart. And I did take a chance by putting a shaker heart. I realize in the mail it may come off, but it was worth a gamble for me because underneath is a heart, and I'm okay if it comes off. And if it makes it there, all the better. This is actually a tuck inside page, so it's safer. So this has a cut apart with a floral. I actually had a small piece of lace that I had gotten in Mexico. So I used that and I put it into a bow with a flower. And this cut apart is actually from Dolce that says, "Roll me in fairy dust and call me a unicorn," because I know that this person will love that saying. So again, this just folds up like this and gets mailed like a regular letter. Isn't that amazing? Yeah. Amazing. Okay. And on this side, her letter will go in here. The sticker goodies will go in here. And the surprise element will go in here, which will also include some tea. And that, folks, is flat mailer number 3. So all 3 of these are easy to make. They should be inexpensive to send. I'm going to take them to the post office tomorrow. As I said, this one is going to Europe. This one is going to Europe. And this one is going to America. So I will let you know what this costs to send out. This is the heaviest of the 3 because of the craft. But all 3 are flat mails. And this one was flat mail meets cut apart challenge. So a huge thank you to Alisha Loveletter Generation and AbsolutelyAlice for the flat mail challenge, and to Tenille Paper Milkshake for not only inspiring this project, but for inspiring me to finish the 2 that I had going and to innovate a 3rd one. I also want to say thank you for focusing on flat mail. I've said from the beginning on here that economics should not be a factor in swapping and in crafting, but it often is because postage is so expensive. So by you doing a flat mail challenge, you're encouraging people to do things in a way that we can all afford. And I really appreciate that. Folks, I'm going to leave Alisha Loveletter challenges linked down below in the info box, and Tenille's cut apart challenge in the info box, and I'll do an end screen at the end as well, so you can just click through. These are a lot of fun to innovate, folks. Like a lot of fun. Look, I made 3 different styles. Like this one's going in an envelope, but the other 2 are just being mailed as is. How much fun is it to design things that you can just drop in the mail the way they are? You know, I think it was a great challenge. I love doing it, and I'm hoping many of you will take the challenge too. All right, y'all. I'm going to be back on later after a little rest to do some Happy Meal, because I have some Happy Meal to do, but I also have some craft to clean up. Oh, yes, I do, because I've been doing all sorts of making, and the house is a bit of a holy mess, and I do have to do some grading and adulting tonight. So it's time to get the house back in order. So I will see you later tonight. I hope you enjoyed this, and thanks so much for stopping by. Check out Alisha Loveletter Generation and Tenille's challenge, guys. It's really fun to do, and it's also doing like a good service for our craft community. All right, y'all. Take real good care, and I'll see you later tonight. Bye for now.